Good morning, Crossroads South. Today is Monday, June 14th, and it is an A day, which means you have red, yellow, green, and your A day encores. I'm so happy to have my jelly cats and all my stuffed animals back that I just had to hug them this morning. So we have a big week. It is our last full week of school. I can't even believe it. I cannot believe it. This has been such a interesting year. It has been an interesting year. So let's finish this last week strong and with pride and with enthusiasm, and just make sure that we are doing the best that you can possibly do. I have a bunch of reminders. So there's a couple of exciting things. First, I want to thank all of our choir kids for an awesome HAP choir performance on Friday. Thank you to Mr. Gray. I want to reach out to all of our musicians for doing a phenomenal job. Even if you're remote, Mrs. Heffentrager and Mrs. Marchioni have been sharing the remote shares. They are unbelievable. Thank you for sharing your talent with us. It is so exciting. I've watched all of them and they are just absolutely amazing. We wanted to also let you know that the spring musical is going to debut this week. It is going to debut. We don't know exactly when. It is all recorded. So our actors and actresses out there, it is all recorded. You know this. You did a phenomenal job for Bye Bye Birdie, and for the whole school community, we will let you know the date of premiere. It could be Friday, and we will let you know how to get a ticket, and you can live stream it live at your house, which is so exciting. So anyways, lots to come on that, but I cannot wait to see our very first Zoom Zoomsicle of Bye Bye Birdie, and that is a cross-campus production. It's Crossroads South and Crossroads North students. So as Mrs. Christensen says, we are making theater history. So that is so exciting. I have a few things that are on the VPO today, and I'm taking a look now. It is our last full week of school. If you still want a yearbook, you can absolutely get a yearbook. There's a link on the VPO. The only thing is you have to order it online. You have to go on there, order online, order your yearbook, and then they'll give you information. Speaking of those who have already ordered yearbooks, they will be shipped this week. You should expect them to come to your house if you pick that option. There are only a very tiny few of you who had it delivered to school, and Mrs. Dalrymple, who is our yearbook coordinator, will make sure that we get that book to you. If you missed it, though, you have to go online. No other options. Go online. The link is on the VPO. You have until June 22nd to order, and then that is it. We are also returning materials this week. Starting as soon as Tuesday, we will be accepting materials. Now, this is only for students who are at home. If you're in person, we'll collect your materials here at school. If you are at home and fully virtual, there's a whole document that tells you exactly when to come in starting tomorrow, and you'll be able to come in and drop your things. If you can't come at the assigned time for your last name, it's last name alphabetical, just like we've been doing the whole time, so you know this. But if you can't come at your assigned time, do not worry. There's open blocks, or just come when you can. Okay, we will take your materials. The key is to make sure that everything is labeled so that we can check you back in and give you credit for returning your math textbook and your other novels that you have. So that information is also on the VPO. Student Council Countdown. Today is Unit Day. I'm going to give you a little history about units, a little history lesson today. Little history about units here. When Crossroads first opened, it was a groundbreaking school. There were schools all across the nation which were known as junior highs, and they were a little bit different. It was just like a high school. You'd have departments and you'd go to classes and things like that. Crossroads Middle School in South Brunswick was one of the first middle school concepts, which was this whole idea of thinking about small schools within a big school and having that middle school feel. The founding principal, Dr. Fred Nadler, was instrumental in making this happen. So I happen to be a student at Crossroads. And when it first opened, I wasn't there then, but when it first opened, there were just 5 units. It was Alpha, Beta, Delta, Omega, and gamma. Sorry, alpha, beta, delta, gamma, and omega in alphabetical order. And those were the units that we had. Then by the time I was in 8th grade, we started to get so big that we added another unit called Kappa. That unit is now over at Crossroads North. And then through those years, we just kept expanding and expanding and expanding and adding 6th grade back into the middle school. So there's a little bit of history, and I will tell you this. If you are anybody or near anybody that went to Crossroads Middle School, one of the first questions that somebody will ask is, what unit were you in? So for me, I was a Gamma kid. I was in Gamma for 2 years. So you are part of history of being in an iconic middle school. And don't forget, if you ever meet anybody from South Brunswick, what unit were you in? So that's for Unit Day. I can't wait to see your unit pride. Tomorrow for Student Council is TV Day. That's the V, Television Day. So wear something from TV, your favorite TV show, something like that. I don't know, commercial, whatever it might be. And LMNOPQRSTUVW is... I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out for you. We'll figure out what W is. Take a look on the VPO and it'll help you for that as well. I think that concludes the morning announcements for today. One final thank you is to our Torch Run participants. You were amazing. The torch runners were awesome. And to all of the kids that came out to cheer on our Special Olympics torch runners, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to those athletes. So thank you so very much. Please stand for the salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, folks, it just came to me. W is Wacky Day, so be ready for Wacky Day. And then X is for Crossroads, Y I have to look at, and Z is Zoom Day, which means fancy up top and I guess sweatpants on the bottom. I'm not sure, but you know how you can kind of hide and zoom and just see the top. So that's Zoom Day. We'll come back to you with more. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone. Bye.